All right, we're live. Okay, good guys. Um, I just want to show you briefly how you can navigate the market to do your top-down analysis. Let's start from um, how I took my trades today for a sell for EU and GBP USD. So I'll be looking at GBP USD and also EU on how I took my trade. So
All right, you're live. Okay, good guys. Um,
so let me just
I want to show you briefly how you can navigate the market to do your top down analysis. Let's start from high.
let me just close this. Yes, all right. So we are back to business. So this is the first time I'm trying this. So this is first I'll be trying how to go on YouTube live. So I have a lot of things I'm doing. So you can see that my yesterday trade I took a sell and I had made massive profit. So all these things you're seeing here are just indicator. I use just two indicators, midnight open indicators and just the session indicator. So right now, so how do we trade this market? How did I trade yesterday market? Let's assume we don't know the information from this point to this point here. Let's just give it a black color. Just give it like a gray color. So you don't know what's happening here. So the information you have is just from this point down back below. So now how do you start your top down analysis? So you go to your daily time frame, or start from daily time frame to give you a broader view of what the market is actually saying. So before you can start breaking it down to word of view, yes. So now if you look at a daily time frame, let me make it very big if you can see clearly, you could discover that at this point on the daily time frame the market broke structure. So we are expecting the market to pull up, to take out, I call it this my gracias, gracias to liquidate this zone. Like we always know, the market goes like this, then retraces and it gets to an origin, then continue and finally take up this this high. That's how simple the market works, you know. So that being said, let me delete this. So now if you look at this market, now remember you're not seeing this place, you're just seeing this. You can discover that there is because there are no imbalances here. Okay, since there's an imbalance here, you can say this is an origin on the daily time frame. This is an origin, but you can discover that price is still within the origin, at least let me say let's say to this point. This is the origin to this point here, because this is where price was before it give out a very strong push to the upside. So you can see that price is reacting to this origin from this point here. So what do you do now? So you now move to the 4 hours time frame to get more details what's happening in there. So on the 4 hours time frame, look at it carefully. This is the 4 hours time frame. So just align your, so this is where you are expecting price to go here to liquidate this high. So as you can see on your 4 hours time frame, you can see realign your origin, a price. So this place now become like a demand zone. So this place will now be like a demand zone because there are multiple entries here. So this is now your demand zone, so from the 4 hours, so what are you going to plot now? This is where the market broke structure on the 4 hours time frame. At this point, the market broke structure at this point to the upside. So now you're expecting the market price to at least take up this place. This is your second gracias. So now what's the origin for this move here? So the origin will be this zone. Remember, there's already a demand zone here that price has been trying to break and price cannot break it. Now so price has left this place. Now price has gone up, price is around, is here. So Now here, what do you see here? What can you see on this time frame? You can discover that price is now breaking to the downside. At this point, price broke to the downside here. Let's say to this place here. Price broke structure, or let's call it change of character. Price change character here. Look deeply again. What do you see? You can see from here to price also change character, broke structure here. So what are you expecting? So you're expecting price to come to this origin, and you have a bounce off. Price come to this demand zone and goes back up. That's your expectation. So now remember this is 4 hours, so this will now be your next draw on liquidity, or whatever price is, whatever you can call it. So you now move to the 1 hour time frame to get more clarity on what price is doing at the moment. So 1 hour time frame, you can see this is your change of character here. The price did, you can see price tapped the origin here, price came down. So this is where we are. We've not entered here yet. So what are you expecting? Expecting price to get back to the origin. Origin could be here. This move. Okay, I didn't catch this move. This is the origin, or these are all the origin here. These are the origin of this move. That's this. So this low that took this place. So these are all the origin. So it's like a zone. We can refine it better, but this is where you start expecting a change of structure in price movement. So as you get to this point, so what do you do next? So when you get to this point here, this is your low. This is you're expecting price to get to this demand zone. So I missed this trade because of it didn't align with my midnight. So I couldn't enter this trade. So it was at this point I got into this trade. So when price took out this low here, I couldn't catch the trade. So your entry time frame is the 15-minute time frame. That's where you now want to react to the market, because price is coming to this. You have to be very careful. Price is coming to this demand zone. So what I did, I waited for the New York session to take place. So the New York session took place around 1:30. This is the New York. After the New York, when price came and I saw this entry, I saw this engulfing candle here. So I took my entry from this order block here myself, and I was able to catch 1:3, and I took my entry from this point 1:6 or 7 or so. So that was how I took my trade for GBPUSD. Just watch this video carefully, and I believe it will explain to you. If you watch it carefully, you'll see how I'm able to navigate the market yesterday. It's just as simple as that. So your entry should be between 12 midnight and New York. That's New York open, which is 12 midnight from Nigerian time. That's 5 a.m. Nigerian time, and also 1:30 a.m. New York open at Nigerian time. So wish you all the best. It's a short video. I'm just testing it. I'm seeing how it works. So I wish you all